it's good right now. We're back here with Baba Is You, where the Crimson Flower World has been, oh, so delightful. And we're off to level 5 scale. Ah, it's Forest of Fall music. This is Forest of Fall, right? I think so, yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. Classic, delightful. Anyway, Texas float, skull is us, hedge is stop, hedge is hedge, water is sink, water is not you, rock is you, Baba is you, hedge is not push, hedge is not you, rock is push, not lonely, flag is win. Sublime, as for the stuff we have to maneuver here, it is not a huge amount here. So there's a flag down there. We got not lonely, flag is win. So if something is on the flag, that's basically the same as flag is win. I guess the only difference is if you were trying to do flag is you and flag is win. But for our purposes, it would appear that is more or less the same. Water is sink and not you, so the problem with doing this is if we move to the right, then the flag is win thing is lost forever. And if we move too far to the left here, then it'll make it impossible to get back without ruining win also. So I see that rock is push, hedge is stop, so hedge is not push, and not us. So it's not that we could say not rock is push and then push the hedges around. The fact that one of the things that is us is push, though, you would think means we could push them along. So the fact that Baba is us... Oh, okay, sorry. So the fact that Baba is us can be stopped. So if we could say that Baba was push now, we could, in theory, get them a little farther with our movement, so to speak. I don't know if that is a sensible way to put it, but it kind of captures what I'm trying to get at. I don't really want to break it that way, though, do I? I would rather break it upward like this so we still have access to all the words. Oh, I see. We wouldn't... Okay, hang on. We'd have to just simply, casually and easily get a little closer so that we can get these knots out of the way, so that's not gonna mess with our word order too much. Now I'm only controlling one thing, so I want to say that the Baba is push, I think. I don't want to go too far back here, though. As long as I don't go this far to the right or this far to the left, I think I'm fine to move around. So let's try and make what is this called again? Scale. Interesting. We'll do our best to make Baba push here, and then so I can doing it this way, I can get the Baba out that far, right? Of course, what we think we want is to get two things out that far, I'm pretty sure. And the difference between Baba and rock is that the rock has to be us. Okay, I am seeing that if I were to now say Baba is us again, I could put them on the sort of furthermost hedge here. It's better if I just show you. Like this, so I could spread us out even further away from one another. I don't know if that achieves anything. Seems like a problem, though, because... Oh, I see, yeah, the not lonely flag is win thing is just to make it so that you can't say not Baba is you, because then the flag would be you. I can move the flag. There's nothing that says flag is not you, though, so I actually could move the flag to the right. Probably what's more important is if I do something like not Baba is not you, so that the skull will stop being us, right? Okay, that's probably more vital to do. Not Baba is not you. Although not Baba is not you means that none of us are you, right? Now that I think about it. Let's find out, but I think that's the case. Because the Baba is you statement is broken now. Right, that's not as helpful as I thought it was. So more helpful would be not rock is not you. I can do that, okay, right. I was thinking for some reason that I had to do it with Baba because the Baba's you is the statement here, is the unique statement here because there's already a rock is you statement, but I can still do it with rock, not the rock is you. It's just redundant to say rock is you from here, but not rock is not you. That plus rock is you is a useful combination of statements. Not rock is not you, so I can stop the skull from being a thing here, and then I just say Baba is push, and we actually win then, don't we? I was thinking there were going to be a few more steps to that, but that is, I think, that's our victory condition, really. Sorry about this, Baba. And yoink! Cool! Very cool indeed. And what levels does that access for us? Oh, level ABC and level extra. 1 across, I see. So presumably somewhere around here we're going to get level, right? Oh, hang on. You can't spell level from welcome, right? There aren't enough L's for that? That's correct. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Which do you feel like tackling first, the extra stage or the ABC? I don't know. They both make me equally nervous. Let's go extra stage first. Those usually are a little harder than the lettered ones I find. What did that say? Made by Corey Martin. Oh, I see. across. Level hold on extra one across. Baba is us. Belt to shift Kiki's defeat while stop Kiki's move. I like one that has a nice short list of rules. Okay. So the Kikis are moving. They're gonna move left and right, seemingly until into perpetuity. They are also defeat, so we don't want to cross paths with them. We do want an is to get in there at some point. I see, it's the same is that is making me Baba. So we've got a push keyword, which is fascinating here. Perhaps I meant to... So basically what we're trying to do, if I'm understanding correctly, is shift the Baba to be... Oh, hold on. Can Kiki be... Oh, that's also defeat. So if Kiki is us, we just lose. Okay, right. I think we're trying to shift this Baba as you statement to be a horizontal one, which you would seemingly do with something with these conveyor belts. Like you're basically trying to have... Okay, I think I got it. Let's get you way out of the way, friends. I believe that you want this one facing here. Ooh, okay, this will be kind of weird to do. Can you push it off? No, it'll push it all the way off, huh? Sorry, maybe no, well, that doesn't work. Okay, so what I was going to suggest was something of this nature and then say Kiki is move, but to do Kiki's move I have to do this, which kind of wrecks the purpose of that, doesn't it? Whoa, why does Kiki explode? Oh, because Kiki's you. Sorry, I got confused. Anyway, so this is useful only if there is a Kiki here. Could I get Kiki and push on the same tile? Like... Not like that. Like this? No, I do see the problem with that. I probably would have had to already do it. Meaning I would have had to... Okay, I think what I would have had to do was... have had them there from this point. Oh, in fact, can I just like set it up to how I want it to be before I turn them and then just take them off a push and... Yeah, oh right, because if they're not pushed, then they're not going to be shifted by this stuff, so I can just set them up how I need them to be. Right, like this, right? Right, they are still defeat though, so I don't want any words on the same spot as them. Then I just get Kiki and move into the right spots and slot the Baba as you thing in there, so we'll stop being us for like... Actually, I don't think we even will be. There will be a turn where we're not correct there. They'll just rotate it like that. And then it's as simple as doing this, right? Yeah! Awesome. Oh, a very cool one. Very cool indeed. Oh god, there's so many more extra stages all of a sudden. Oh, so are all these extra stages going to be fan-generated or like not made by Hempuli, perhaps? Hazelden Castle Disaster. Let's give it a try. Made by Alan Hazelden. It says seem that way. And they've created the Hazel Den. Oh, do go on. Rules. Rock is stop. Skull is push. Skull is skull. Baba is us. Rocket. Skull is stop. Rock is rock. Wall is stop. Water is sink. Rock is Tella. I always love it when games... I think it's a bit more common with indie games, I would say. Or they like add fan-made stuff to the official release. Like Hat in Time does that, where some of the death wishes are... fan-made riffs and stuff, or at least one is. Of course, they've also got the whole challenge road system. Anyway, sorry. I didn't take any of those rules. Rock is stop, skull is push, skull is skull, Baba is us, skull is stop, rock is rock, Baba is stop, water is sink, rock is Tella. Okay, so I see there's a flag as win statement there. Bunch of rules on the outside, looks like we're not going to change them. 3 flags. Rocks are currently Tella. Skulls are currently push. So if we do this, it'll... rock is also stop or something. So it is ditto for skulls. So if they're all stop, then most important is that... I'm thinking we want to somehow... Ooh, can we... Oh, hey, wait. Is there some way we could get 2 words on the same spot here so we could say flag and rock is tell us? The flag would like teleport us onto a rock and we push the skull into the water? Oh, we wouldn't be able to get out if we did that. But anyway, that's... just a thought. What would really be nice is if rock and skull were both pushed, then there would be no problem. Okay, I'm seeing that... Rock is rock and skull is skull, so if we turn the flag into either of them, we're never getting flags back. Which is probably bad, but it's hard to say at the moment. Because it might be possible if you got on the top there and pushed the is down, and then cleared out the bottom row to get like a word skull in here, so say skull is one. Regardless, is skull is tell rock is push anything? I assume the same problem, right? Like you can't push it onto it because it's stop, so... Nothing going on there. It does seem like you want flag as Tella for some reason, don't you? Oh. If you got the flags to be push, entering all this room down here feels pertinent. And then said it was Tella. I don't know how this helps you, really. Is it possible to... Okay, this is weird, and I don't have any sense of if this will work the way I'm hoping. Which is why I got to try it. To do flag as push, get a flag on this word here, and then take it off, push, and say that, how best to put it? Nope, sorry, the flag would have to be here. Take it off, push. Flag is still, okay, that didn't really quite want to do what I want, but fine. Sorry, just come back here, and then I was gonna say a situation where oh, okay, I'll just wait till you're here then, I guess. If where I make it to that rock is tell at the same time I step onto the flag, will it teleport me onto one of the rocks? No. Okay. I thought maybe it would be like the flag teleports me and then rock becomes tele, so I end up on one of the rocks or something weird like that. That's not a thing. So if there was some way to get a flag on the same spot as rocks and or skulls, we could move. As soon as we get a rock or skull out of the way, that, like, row we can start to clear anyway. Is it possible with teleportation to put rock and skull on the same space? I believe the answer is no. I am not too certain. I think it will, at best, just swap them places. Oh no, it is possible. Okay, so all I have to do is that, and then push, and then we're good, right? Oh, okay, cool. Very well, much simpler than I was anticipating there. I didn't imagine that teleport would work that way. Baba has Kiki, made by Nicholas Nygren. All these wonderful levels, made by all these wonderful people. Level hold on extra 4, Baba has Kiki, Kiki is us, Baba is melt, a door is shut, Baba has Kiki, a flag is when, a belt is shift, a lava is hot, a wall is stop, a Baba is us, a Kiki is open. There's a flag up there that is win, that appears to not be changing, so it looks like we're trying to get something that is us to be at the flag. Door is shut, Kiki is open. Walking over the lava transforms us. No, it only transforms Baba because Kiki is not melt. So you can do this to transform, so if only Kiki had Baba at this point, it would be all fine, which we can orchestrate like that, but then when we get over here, we no longer have that statement being true. So there is this whole situation where we know from previous experience that this can make a statement change if and only if they are actually like going around appropriate in a loop. So I think what we're trying to get here is we're going to use, say, belt this push and make a circuit here. I don't want the words in there before I'm doing that, do I? And the purpose of the circuit is to... I don't have enough belts for that. Oh, so I don't. But if not that, then what? I see. It doesn't have to push them both around at once, because one of them will push the other one. So we only need... We need fewer than I think we do, but that still leaves us one short, doesn't it? Not necessarily. So what I want next... I want Kiki... No, it has to be going by itself, doesn't it? I was thinking I was going to do something like push it into here to go, but it has to be... I'm pretty sure it has to be going by itself, because it's not enough time for me... At most, we're only doing so many movements, right? So there has to be enough time. There's not going to be a way where there's enough time to set it up one particular way. So I think we have to set it up so that it's constantly changing between them two. Like every 6 turns or whatever it changes, that we just have to like bang, so that we Baba pops out and then like wait 6 turns for it to change the other way. Which would mean I need to do something else with this system, don't we? But they've given me the framework here. This isn't changing, so... Also, moreover, I actually can't put one here facing down, so... They kind of made the direction of it for me here. I think it has to be this. And then... Oh, actually, I also can't put one here facing up. Oh, okay, right. So maybe I wasn't as far off with this as I thought I was. Okay, I think I see the problem. I was thinking I needed, Right, okay, I think I get it. I thought it seemed unusual that you would be able to get this out. I was thinking I needed one more conveyor belt, but I don't if I have another thing to push. I'm pretty sure I can use it to kind of propel the system along, so to speak. By simply putting it in the loop and then swapping it back to shift. It will continue to make this go around and make these statements, right? So I just gotta wait for it to say Baba has Kiki. get the Kiki out, and then wait for it to say Kiki has Baba. Then break that, wait for it to say Baba has Kiki. Boom. Very, very interesting and cleverly put together, that one. I really like that one. Because I knew what I was trying to do somewhat quickly, that I was trying to get that cycle going, but then it was just about how to use everything at your disposal to make that come about if you don't have enough belts. I like it a lot. Crikey, all the clever and ingenuitous solutions. And this made by the same person, Nicholas Nygreen. And it was called what? Sorry, Castle Disaster. Baba's Us Wall is Stop, Tree is Stop. Ooh, a nice movement-based one. Very simple indeed. Oh, exciting. So Wall is Stop. It would seem as though Baba is going to be the thing that is win, which would mean that we would like to be wall. And if I orchestrate that like this, how can I make the rest of it happen? Can I say Baba is win? With the... I'd have to do a, not that. That kind of, okay. Yes, I'm seeing how this could be difficult. The question is, where do we start the wall is you situation from? That's a question anyway, and where do we put win also in conjunction with all that. The size of this would suggest that we are going to end up using all 4 rooms at some point, but it's hard to say. Slash, we probably want this up in here so that we can do this. Oh, okay, that was actually way faster and easier than I was expecting. Very, very cool indeed, though. I guess we'll give it a try at A, B, C. It's another whole world. Okay, I might have imagined. So once we complete all this, presumably it will give us some kind of little complete stamp, and then... I didn't actually notice a level is keyword anywhere in here that would allow us to say level is Baba. But perhaps we'll be able to spell Baba with some of these or something, because I see a lot of B's and A's outside of this. Why not? Let's kick off the ABC world with Stage 1, Lunar Gallery. Moon hurt! Baba's skull is defeat, skull is melt, flag is win, wall is stop, moon is defeat, Baba is push. This game just gets better the more you play it, though, I swears. Every new puzzle is a new revelation. So there's a flag that's win out there. It looks like it's going to be the way it is, probably. So we got moon, but also a TH. What else would that let us say? Moot. Not. That can make us say not. Don't know about the H. Moo. Moh. Hun. As in, how's it going, hun? Whoo! Such a lust for revenge! Whoo! Baba is push and also us. I think not is probably the most important word, aside from the fact that moon is there. So I think what we're trying to say probably is is push over here with the Baba at the back. Or the H, I guess, doesn't really matter. Maybe both. I can't count both. I'm not sure if both are required just yet. And then we can say moon is push so we can get in here. Yeah, it's probably not nice to have Baba and moon on the same space as it. Regardless, hot is also a thing that can... Oh, right, so I see the melt now all of a sudden. Hot is also a word that makes sense. In which case, we could say Baba is hot so we could get the T out, I guess. Baba's hot lets us melt these two. Sorry, I said Baba hot. Not a useful statement, Admiral. Actually, I don't think you have a choice. I think you do have to end up with them on the same spot. It's either the Baba is on the moon or the H is, which you can change later. Probably best is if the push is, because that's a little more convenient. I'm not likely to want to change that as soon, so I don't have to deal with the moon while I'm setting up Baba is hot. Yeah, this spelling of words thing is incredible. This adds so many new dynamics to the whole thing. And yet again is another situation where this game this thing that the game does excellently, where it makes you use the same item for more than one purpose. In this case, being fairly literal, that each word can spell more, letter can spell more than one word. Anyway, like I was saying, now we can do Baba is hot, get these out of here, which allows us to remove the T, which I'm doing just because that seems to be the only benefit of doing that, so I have to imagine it lets you do something. I don't actually know what I wanted to do with the T, though. I guess we said not is useful somehow. So I guess not moon is push would let us push the wall, right? Or not Baba is push, I guess. So we'll start with Baba is push and then put the not in front of it, I say. Like so, and like so, and boom! So it is. Oh, I'll have to break it if I want to touch the flag, I guess. Doink. Victory! Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I'm kind of imagining the point of this world will be all about dealing with the letters AB. World ABC 3. Interesting. Do these get colored just because of the word they make? Or no, they're always going to be that color, I see. Oh, so we've got a thing that is a joint set of letters AB. Oh, weird. What other words can be made with AB? And in fact, Baba can't be made with AB, can it? Oh, yeah, no, it can only if you put a B on the left and an A on the right. Fascinating. Anyway, Baba is us. Belt is not us. Flag is win. Belt is shift. Skull is melt. Skull is defeat. Wall is top. Belt is hot. Baba is push. So it does look like we're going to try and get Baba to the flag. Well, I am saying that Baba is you with this. So there are other things that could be you, I suppose. I think it has the feel that we're trying to rebuild Baba as you up here. B, A, B, A. Oh no, there's not a firm for that. Never mind. I don't know what is up with this situation. Belt is hot. What is melt? Skulls are. So I'm thinking we are trying to say Baba is hot. But even if I did something like this to get in here and get this AB out, that only lets us build part of the word we're after, I'm pretty sure. Such as like this. We've got Bab here. If we had another A, it would be groovy. So we have in total 3 A's, which if doing one of them by across is 4. Ditto for the B's, actually. So it feels like we want to do the AB as a cross section, which would mean putting an A where Baba is standing and then a B and an A. We do have the number of letters that would allow that, but I just can't move any of this, seemingly. I don't have the foggiest idea what Belt is hot is to allow you to do. It feels like if you could get the skulls over there... Oh, well, I guess you can push the belts out, can't you? If I were to now do something like... I don't know why yet, but I could do this sort of thing to get some belts out. Oh, then is it as simple as pushing them onto... No, it can't be. I can't get them through here. Although it does feel somewhat significant. Oh, I guess this might help us do something to rebuild Baba. Oh, right, because if we can say that Baba is hot, that is good. The moment since this is push, if I did this, it's just gonna like shove it out of the way. I forgot how tiring this game was. I'm starting to lose strength over here. Just how much it asks of your brain. By the way, my obsession with Archipelago ever expanding, and I believe Baba is you was recently added to that pool. I don't understand how that works. I assume it's like you unlock different words via checks and stuff. It sounds nuts anyway. I just thought I'd throw that out there though, that Archipelago now includes Baba is you via the extended wiki. Or via, however. Anyway, okay, I think I have a few pieces of this puzzle. The A, B, I'm expecting we're trying to make Baba going 2 separate ways, so we could say Baba is you and Baba is hot. That is my suspicion. So that I could just run across the... Actually, I don't know if it works that way. Is it time, again, to bust out the level editor? Maybe. Just verify it works this way. Yeah, okay, if it's defeated melt, you can melt it. We probably already knew that from something else. But I forgot. So it seems like Baba is hot is the objective. So, how do we get that to come to pass? I am thinking we are going to want... The thing is, belt is always shift. I don't get to choose when it is shift, so it's like I can only push one letter to, like... To demonstrate what I mean here. Oh, I can't do it this way, because then I can't break belt as push it anyway. But what I was getting at was... I'm gonna, like, push it. Just imagine it went on the track. Do it like this. I'm only gonna push one thing and then set it to go around and move stuff, right? So... What I'm imagining is going to happen, because this A is you situation feels like it'll be hard to move, is we're going to get the AB where Baba is currently standing, which would require there be a B here. And once we had that, we could set up the whole Baba is hot thing. Because if I just did belt this push from the get-go here, all that lets me do is get this out. It does feel like we're supposed to actually use those belts for something to orchestrate this as well. This is Baba, so that's not right. The belts have to be like push and then like not push, but it's unusual because all I can do... I guess it would have to be like... Okay, yeah. So I can do a little something here. I might have screwed it up already by getting rid of one of the belts, but I can do... Oh no, I can't get it facing left there. No, that isn't right. Actually, out of curiosity though, what does happen if I do this? Just doesn't let me, okay, right? I thought maybe I'd end up on top of the AB and I could do some weird stuff. Okay, anyway, could I get it there facing down? What I was hoping was I could get it here facing left, and then I put another one here facing up so that it would like, I would push the B out of the way and then it would cycle the B around to respell Baba while freeing up a B and an A. And doing it the other way is the same problem. If I were to come at the other angle and be like, well, I'm gonna push this B here up and then have it go to the right and do some stuff. Don't work. Oh, wait, hang on. It might work. Sort of. So I could now do this where I get this here, and then it does that. But that's only useful if this is already here, in which case we're toast there. Which would be fine if I had 3 belts to use and I could go left, up, because then it would cycle it around. But I've only got 2 belts to use the way I've done this here, and B, I can't get a belt here facing left as far as I understand it. But I think this is the kind of thing we're trying to do here. And the way I got all 5 belts out was I did push in here to get this out, and then I said belt is push up here, but if we do that, then the belts, they'll never be shift, so it basically ruins that whole situation. So I think we do have to lose 1. Because the only other thing we could get in there is hot, which there's no way to do. If we're assuming we're going to do the Baba is hot thing down in all of this, that is no bueno as far as I'm concerned. Because the letters all have to be, the letters and hot have to be all down here. So that actually makes it easy for us. We know that the only other things that are going to be anywhere else are belt is push. In which case, it seems like it makes more sense to me to do belt is push and we lose 1 belt. Rather than put push up there, do the loop around, and then put belt is push up there so that we lose all the belts. But that only leaves us with 4 conveyor belts to use, and what does that let us do with the AB? I'm pretty sure that whole, like, A is... Because the A is U thing isn't coming out unless we do this, and if we're doing that, we're already messing with the rest of it. So I'm assuming we need to get the AB in here, and then somehow have it so that a B ends up here at the exact same time. And that frees up a B and an A, which we can use on either side of this AB again to do Baba is hot. So it is just something I'm not seeing that we can do with these conveyor belts, I'm pretty sure. Some setup whereby we push 1 letter and then it sets the rest of it into place. The trick is, though, I believe that the AB has to end up here. Which probably means it's the thing we're pushing in, right? Which basically means either that B down there is here, or we're pushing from the bottom and it goes here. In either case, you can't get the conveyor belt to do anything useful because the conveyor belt, the only place you can get the conveyor belts facing on the square Baba's currently standing is if you push it from the left so it's end up right, or you push it from the top so it ends up facing down. Likewise, there's not really enough space here for you to do much, to the point that you could only really push the conveyor belt in from up or from left. So it's either from below or from the left side, which means it's facing up or it's facing right. So I must be thinking about it the wrong way. You're not trying to manipulate this B. You're pushing some other letter that then shoves the AB in or something? In which case it would have to be this one, because if you shove this A, then the B on the left isn't doing anything ever. So it's like you shove this and then it moves right and down, but also puts the AB in at the same time? So, at a minimum, that would mean you would need this set up like this. So that way you would go boosh, and then boom, and as long as you had the AB going in there, it would be good. But that would need more... You'd have to have, like, some setup then where you, like, push the AB onto a conveyor belt, and then go do that. And I don't think we have enough belts for that. So either that I've done the first part wrong, or that thinking is wrong. Oh! Well, maybe you can almost do that. I think you would need 1 more belt, though. I need some way to get this 5th one out, because if you could do this, you could go boink, 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 right? That's almost right, if I had 1 more. Slash, why does it need to be there? Yeah, no, it would, because... It would. It would. No, I can do... Okay, hang on, wait, I can still do this with this amount. If I do this and then... I need you to not be here. No, okay, that can still be done. Hang on, I'm pretty sure. So long as we have the AB out of the way. God, when did I do that? Oh, that was so long ago. Oh, when did I do the AB? Oh no, that was so long ago. Ah! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was like, okay, there we go. Right, down, right, up. stop being pushed. You're gonna stay there for a bit. And then we go. Boom. Bam. Bam. Baha! Yes. No, stop. What are you doing? Don't. Run. Okay. That worked out better than I expected. Also frees this up a little more. It's in a bit more of an accessible spot, which make it easier to build the rest of it. But I think we're doing is, with the other is, we're going to say, Bubba is hot, and now at long last we can go. A satisfying solve, that one. It's very, very thinky and close in with all the mechanics. Very nice and tightly designed. I very much like that level. And that is all the time we have for this episode of Baba Is You. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a tiny one, but at some point, you got to imagine we're going to get some way to make it, to use these B's and A's around here to turn this ABC into a Baba so that we can go push the rock and then access that question mark thing, right? I wonder how that all comes to pass. But that is all for now. The next video on the channel is going to be very serious and grim indeed. Not at all fluffy or wholesome or funny in the least. I can't imagine anyone who knows anything about me thinking that it would be that way. And that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Oh, okay, well, there's a thing right here in the cafeteria, which is an archipelago thing, which is something from Maryland 2, or maybe a hookshot point in Alpine Skyline, and it's not loaded in yet what it is, but any minute now, it will tell me that it was a